Hello and welcome to Wigs with Liz. My name's Liz and I wear wigs, and I'm going to bring you a gorgeous wig today called Tori, and this is a beautiful wig by Rene Of Paris in Strawberry Swirl. Now, I have reviewed Tori before, and I really wanted to get Tori in another colour because she's just so pretty, and she's a great wig to throw on if you're going somewhere like the shops or in the garden, or, I just really like her for just a throw-on wig. And she's a really nice short bob, with a bang, and it kind of goes up into the nape of the neck. It's really pretty. And, this wig, I want to get a brand new Tori in chestnut or Irish spice or a really nice red. And I want to take that wig to the hairdressers and get them to cut the bang because, I just kind of hope for the best when I'm cutting a bang. And, I always find that my wigs look okay, but, they could be better. So what I've done with Tori and Strawberry Swirl is I've cut the bang in myself, but I'm not particularly happy with the way I've done the side, okay? But it's okay. And this is a wig that I will wear around the house if I'm gardening, if I'm just nipping the shop. It's a wig like that. So, if you say to me, Liz, that bang looks a bit weird, that's why, okay? But other than that, I really like it. So this is Tori and Strawberry Swirl. Now, I got this wig from eBay. So, I haven't kind of wasted money on it, or, I got this really cheap in a bid. It came pretty much brand new. The bang was longer. And, on Tori wig, like any of the wigs with bangs, usually they're a lot longer so they fit every face. And then you can trim them and customise them to suit you. So I got this from eBay, and Tori is in Strawberry Swirl, this particular one. She was in very good condition, as you can tell. I just gave her a wash and conditioned her and left her to dry, and I've sewn in wig clips, and she's good to go. And I have been wearing this a little bit around the house, and I just want a little short wig on. So she's really pretty. And this colour, Strawberry Swirl, is lovely. Again, not a blonde I would normally buy myself because it's not a rooted blonde, but it is a very pretty blonde. So it's nice for me to be able to show you this colour too. It reminds me a little bit of Strawberry Glow from Natural Image Wigs, and it's kind of like a little bit of a strawberry blonde. So Strawberry Swirl, because it's got the swirls of the lighter pieces through it as well. So it's got all different colour reds, all different colour blondes with a hint of red going through. So in the wig itself in Tori, and I love this wig. You've got the Rene Of Paris label at the back, and you've got all the breathable wefting. It's a very, very light wig to wear. That's why I like it. And it's got the bra strap style adjusters. So you can make the wig tighter or looser to suit your own head. And it's got, the flower cap on top as well. There is a little bit of machine teasing. It's nothing major though, there's not much there. And then I've sewn 2 wig clips into her. And then you can see you've got the way it folds. There's a lot of movement in this wig. Beautiful, really pretty. So I love this. This wig reminds me a little bit of Sabrina from Godiva Secret Wigs. So it's really, really pretty. I love this. Tori from Rene Of Paris. So let's get her on, and I'll show you what I mean about the bang and the way the style is, and you can see what you think. So when you're putting a wig on, get your thumbs at the back where the label is, and then put the wig about there and pull it over. So you kind of put your head into the wig and make sure the ear tabs are aligned and all your hair is tucked in. My kind of ponytail is trying to stick out, and then I'm just lifting the bang. So I'm just going to part the bang so I can see where my natural hairline is, and then pull it up to my hairline, which is about there, and then I'm going to clip her in. Just make sure she's on straight and clip her in. Now, just making sure my ponytail is properly tucked in with it being a shorter style at the back. So, just spend a minute playing with it. Now, what I found is, that with the bangs on Tori, when you cut the bang, it doesn't spring up, so it holds the style really well. So you can see, this is a wig that it still needs work on the bang. And what I'm doing is, that's what I think I'm waiting until I get this wig brand new in red, and I'm going to book an appointment to go to the hairdressers, and I'm going to get her to cut that one and this one because, you can see, I'm just wearing this really around the house anyway. It needs a bit more work on here. But I'm afraid of taking any more off because I don't want to mess it up. Okay? So That's what is happening with this bang. So if you're thinking, oh my goodness, Liz, what's going on with that bang? That's what's going on with the bang. And it also gives you an idea because, when I first got this wig, the bang was a little bit longer, so it's about there. So this is kind of giving you an idea of how the bang will be when you buy this wig. But the style is gorgeous, so she really is a pretty little wig. And when the bang's done properly and right, it's going to look amazing. But for me on this one, you know me, I cut my bangs myself. But on this one, because it's just such a pretty, kind of blunt cut in a way, I want to get the bang right. So let's have a look at the style first of all. So ignore the bang and focus on the style and the colour. So look at this gorgeous colour, strawberry swirl, really pretty. And I love how it goes into the nape. Obviously, I'm going to do your full turn in a second, but I love how it goes into the nape. It's just very attractive and pretty, and, it's like just, there's no messing with it. It just feels nice. So, if you're wearing this with a coat, it's above your coat. You're not going to get your hair trapped in a big coat. Or it's a great wig to wear, in the winter when you want to wear a hood. Because, you can just put it back into style. So it's just gorgeous. So this is from the side and from the back. Love how it goes in tapered like this. I really do like that look. And, you've got a little bit of feathering as well going into the nape of the neck. And, this side as well. Gorgeous. You could, I suppose, push it over if you wanted to. Or you could put a clip in if you wanted to wear it over like a little bob. But, she is meant to be worn with a bang. And, I just don't want to take any more off this bang because I don't want to mess it up. So I am waiting until I can go and have it done at the hairdressers. But I'm definitely going to get this in a red. And then I can show you as well how it looks before and how it looks after the hairdressers. Because, you have to be careful because some hairdressers, they don't want to know, if you're doing a wig. I remember right at the beginning of my wig journey, I went to my hairdresser with one of my Amazon wigs and I said, can you cut the bang on this wig? And she was quite funny about it, because obviously I wasn't having a cut or a colour or, and I don't think she made a very good job of it anyway. And since then I thought, I'm just going to cut the bangs myself. And, on most of my wigs, I've done a really good job and I like the way they look and I'm happy with them. But with this one, and I have reviewed Tori before and I cut the bang on that one, I quite like how I did that one. But because I like the colour of this, and I don't really want to, chuck it away or think, oh, I can't wear that because I've messed it up, I'd rather wait until I can go and have it done properly. I haven't done a bad job. I mean, all I'd have to do is take a little bit more off, but because of the heaviness here, and I have thinned it a little bit as well, but I just want to make sure it's done right. So I will give you an update on this wig in the future when I do get it sorted out. But, you can also, the thing I like about this Tori wig is you can put it behind your ears and it just looks super pretty. I mean, obviously on this one, it's a bit different for me because, that's my bio hair there. And because this isn't a rooted blonde, it looks a bit odd. So I wouldn't necessarily wear it like this on this one. But I know when I get a chestnut one, or a red one, then I can do that. Or maybe I will get a rooted blonde one. But, I've got a lot of wigs now with a bang. Like, I love my Nico wig. I love Nico. Nico is a short bob. And on Nico, I found that I didn't need to take much off the bang at all because it's just kind of ready. Even for me with a short forehead. So I've just took a little bit off that. And I've got Nico now, Melted Marshmallow, which is my favourite blonde. I've got it in ginger brown, I've got it in plumberry jam, and I really love that one. So that's kind of my go-to bob, but I do like how this tapers into the neck, and because of that, I think it's worth me getting another one, and it really is worth me having the bangs done at hairdressers. So let me know what you think. You might like it the way it is, the way it's chunky like this, but for me, it needs something, and, I just don't want to ruin it. So it's more about me showing you the colour and the style of this wig than saying, oh my goodness, look at how amazing I've cut the bang. And because you know me, I'm just a daily wig wearer like you. Or maybe you're wearing wigs for occasions and you want to see the wig, you want some fun. I'm not like oh my goodness, I know everything about wigs because I don't. I don't ever say that, I'll never say that I'm a wig expert because we're always growing and evolving on this journey anyway. I may know a few more bits and pieces than other people. But if you've been a wig wearer longer than me, you're going to know way more about this. You might think, wow, I could cut that bang quite easily. Maybe you've already got a Tori and you've cut the bang. And, my hat's off to you. But for me, I want to wait and do it right. Especially because it's like not a rooted blonde. So, it's noticeable. It's a noticeable bang on this one. It's not like perhaps a bang where you can get away with it. It's a very noticeable bang. So I just really like it anyway. I think it's a gorgeous wig. And that's why I've been wearing it around the house and I've been wearing it like this. Okay. So now I have been pulling it up a little bit. So for example, if I showed you, if I unclip it and I move it up slightly, obviously it's going to look a bit odd, but this is kind of what it would look like, if the bang was cut better, But what I've done is, I've kind of wanted to make sure with it, let's put it on again, that I get it exactly in the right position so you can see where it should go to, which is there on my natural hairline. And you can see how it's a bit longer. So, I could easily get away with it like this. I could wear it like this. I could part it somewhere different, push it over and perhaps put some product on it. But, I'd rather wait and just have the bang cut professionally. And that's what I'm going to do. So, Tori wig, beautiful, beautiful bob. It feels so good as well. This is an average cap and it just feels nice. It's nice to wear. It's so light. Apart from me seeing the bang right now because I know I need to cut it, but it's not even really in my eyes or affecting me. It just needs a bit of shape to it. It feels so nice. I can't tell I've got the wig on. And I love these bobs. I just love how they feel, around the face. And I suppose it's because, I've always had long hair before. So to be able to wear a wig like this, it's just such a joy. It's a real pleasure to be able to wear a little short bob. Lovely. And this is such a great style and, I just love it. And it's such a reasonable price. You can pick this up brand new for under £100 on some websites. On Valentine's wigs, I think this was like £95, which is for a high-end wig like this that looks good and it's quality and it feels nice and it's going to last you. It's no money. It's no money at all. You'd spend more on that having your car done. If you take your car in for an MOT or a service. So, think of it like that. Absolutely stunning wig, this one. And, this may not be your colour, but it just may be up your alley with this style. So, again, for me, I really want this in a red because it'll just be beautiful in a red. I've got another gorgeous wig called Embrace by Natural Image, and I've cut the bang fine on that. But that's more of a shorter bob. But I really like the length of this and the way it tapers in. Because when I was looking at this wig, and the thing is I was looking at Tori a lot before I found it through eBay. And that kind of gave me the push to order one and try it. Because there's so many Rene Of Paris / Noriko wigs in this style. And you're thinking which one? There's another one called Meadow. I can't think of the other names. But I was like, which one am I going to like the best? But the reason why I like this one is because I've wanted a Sabrina wig for a long time from Godiva's Secret Wigs. But obviously now, because I'm buying more wigs from the UK and I'm waiting until, I kind of do a big order with Godiva's because of the import tax and things like that. This is the next best thing. And this does really remind me a lot of the Sabrina wig. So if you like that one and you want an alternative, then maybe look at Tori wig. It's not exactly the same, but it's very, very similar. And, the thing I was doing as well when I've been in the house is kind of moving it over like this. So, you could make it a lot more of a different style. Obviously it's not staying like that because I want it parted in the middle. But, you know how versatile this hair is and how clever it is. And if you use the heat on your hands, it stays in style. But for me, I just want the bang trimming. And this will be a great wig for me for going shopping in, again, wearing it around the house. But, just a little short bob that's just gorgeous and good to go. So Tori wig from Rene Of Paris in Strawberry Swirl. I hope you've enjoyed this. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.